This is what your favorite Isle Dinosaur says about you. If you're an Acro player, you love to be dominant every single occasion. In bed, hanging out with friends. However though, you love Thomas the Tank Engine, so you're nothing but a baby bitch inside. If you're an Alberta player, you love to be Donnie's little fetish toy, with your only use in this world being to express the creator's darkest desires. If you're an Allosaurus player, you're nothing but a jock. You're overrated, you gawk over the women, love sports, you love looking buff, and your name could be Chad. But in the end, you're nothing but a mama's boy, and you should know it. If you're an Ankylosaurus player, you either two things. One, you're really old, or two, you love disgusting designs. If you're an Apatosaurus player, you're just from Beasts of Bermuda trying to play another game, but yet again, your favorite animal is not even in the game and probably won't be forever in existence. If you're an Ostraptor player, you define yourself purely of how you look. You always like to be pretty, always like to be fancy, but if anyone tries to insult you or give you the ugly eye, you will give them 24 reasons of why you should kill yourself. If you're an Avaceratops player, you probably live in the suburbs and you own a dog named Princess. But when a missing children's incident comes around the corner, you be the first one to blame because Princess simply wanted a tea party, with the guest's only beverage being the serving of blood. If you're a Baryonyx player, you're just awesome. If you're a Bipaosaurus player, you love being yourself, especially the water. But if someone says one little bad thing about you, you have no hesitation to bring them down to the depths of the 7 seas. Also, you really wish that you were a pirate, which is why your favorite game is Sea of Thieves. If you're a Brachiosaurus player, you love to be in the spectacle. If you're a Camarasaurus player, you seem to be unique, but yet again, you're just the exact same as your friends. If you're a Carcharodontosaurus player, you're nothing but a loser. You're better on an arc, so just go to that game instead. If you're a Carnotaurus player, you probably went for the safest option. A little bit overrated, your favorite color may be blue. You also may be a fascist, but either way, you have a pretty good choice. If you're a Stratosaurus player, you love being a bully to other people. You like to act like the hot Australian shit, strutting your stuff around. But deep inside, you know for a fact you're a sub. Also, you may have a really big appetite, whether that's something in the fridge or something that's called fast food. If you're a Compy player, you love the bitch and moan in aisle discussion. If you're a Corythosaurus player, you're virtually useless. If you're a Dinochirus player, you are and love the weird and wonderful. You might be sexually attracted to geese. You swear up and down that Prehistoric Planet is one of the best shows to ever come out to the television era. And you love to define yourself as an elegant individual and not to become a genetic disaster. If you're a Deinosuchus player, you love power and reptiles, a perfect mix. If you're a Diabloceratops player, you may have a case of short person syndrome, but everyone loves you, and that's pretty base. If you're a Dilophosaurus player, you love inflicting pain and suffering on your enemies. If you're a Dryosaurus player, you just like being cute and cuddly, so all you have to do is just smile and wave. If you're a Gallimimus player, not only you're stupidly annoying and a part of the track team, but you also really like minors. If you're a Giganosaurus player, you love being the biggest asshole in the room, with you specializing in insulting larger bodied people. If you're a Herrerasaurus player, you're just simply here to have fun. You don't like causing a ruckus, nor trying to argue with people. If you're a Homolo player, then do you even exist? If you're a Hypsilophodon player, your favorite movie is Ratatouille and you have a really bad problem with being sick. If you're a Kentrosaurus player, you may be introverted and get bullied a lot, but that doesn't mean you can't fight back, and you love being who you are. If you're a Magyarosaurus player, you're just a walking insult. You may not be everyone's favorite, and you may get memed on a lot, but you are who you are, and you're just chill about it. If you're a Maiasaura player, your name is Karen, you're overweight, and you treat pride parades like it's your birthday. If you're a Megalania player, you are an Australian through and through. You love shrimp on the bobby, you might be a scaly, and your favorite character in Crash Bandicoot was Komodo Joe. If you're a Mimney player, your only way of living is just being handicapped. If you're a Monolophosaurus player, you love playing Mario Kart and always pick Yoshi for some reason. However, as well, you also have a severe case of seasonal allergies, and you cannot stop sneezing. If you're an Oviraptor player, you are a theater kid through and through. You love singing and performing. If you're a Pachyrhinosaurus player, you love to travel, and especially like to live in the colder regions of the world. If you're a Pachycephalosaurus player, you take shit from no one. You're very hot-tempered and pissed off all the time. However, though, you're kinda dumb. If you're a Parasaur player, you have very impressive vocalization, but you're too afraid to do anything and therefore you decide to run away. If you're a Pelagornis player, you are nothing but an enigma. If you're a Plateosaurus player, you love to have representation in media. If you're a Protoceratops player, you are a beach bum and an invasive pain in everyone's ass. If you're a Pteranodon player, you really wish you had administration capabilities. If you're a Portosaurus player, you simply cannot keel over and die. If you're a Quetzal player, If you see a plane, you have severe numb flashback. If you're a Tyrannosaurus Rex player, you love being your iconic self, and you swear to God that Jurassic Park is the best film to ever be put to cinema. If you're a Rogue Ops player, you're the younger sibling that just couldn't keep up. If you're a Shintongosaurus player, you're the prime example of the countryman. Your daily agenda is going out in the field, riding the truck, smoking the ciggy, drinking the beer, riding them horses, and you're putting your new 40s in your G. But you're a family person at heart, and will do anything to keep them safe. If you're a Spinosaurus player, you get no bitches, no factual evidence, and no scoliosis so you can cry back to your mother with. If you're a Stegosaurus player, your social security number is 2. If you're a Suchomimus player, you absolutely adore seafood. You're also the ultimate Chad outdoorsman person. If you're a Tenontosaurus player, you're the new kid on the block who's just trying to get by purely off the way how he acts and looks. You're not fooling anyone. If you're a Therizinosaurus player, you're just a political nightmare that screams and yells at anyone that thinks you're wrong. And if that doesn't go your way, then you proceed to mutilate anyone that comes across your way all the way down to Sunday. Because domestic violence is your way, and that keeps you moving every day. If you're a Triceratops player, you think everything is about war, and the only way of living in your eye is through fighting. And you are equipped with 3 good ways to show someone why the living world is such a nightmare. If you're a Raptor player, you're the exact reason why we can't have nice things in life. And if you people in the comments below see any sort of message like, "Oh, where's this one? Oh, where's that one?" You're being catty. How about you shut up?